we're not only looking at exploration, production for resources, but we're looking at protection of the energy security to Thailand. Thailand economy rely on energy security. People take it for granted. GDP saying, if you don't have the economy of the energy security at all, you probably look at $10 billion loss easily. You need to import energy. You need to import LNG to replace domestic gas. So our role is to find domestic gas to supply to the country.
And
to bring in, neighboring countries that we find gas. And tougher challenge, we also listen to the stock market. Our shareholders would like to see return. So you oversee investment, you need to have a good return. So we got two roles, energy security to Thailand and oversee investment.
And then you add in because the O&G industry, fossil fuel, is very, very familiar with geopolitical and strategic risks.
Indeed.
And Thailand has got a few of those. Whether it be the skirmishes of Thailand, Cambodia, or the forthcoming election and changes of government.
It's volatility. It's fluctuation on the LNG price. It depends on a lot of geopolitical influence. You see Russia and Ukraine, you see shortage of gas in Europe, you see the surplus supply from Qatar, you see the new LNG coming from US. So it's unpredictable.
What about, there'll be an election in the next 6 months. To some extent, you'll live with whatever the result is. But the changes of government that's taken place over the last 5 years, the sheer number of prime ministers or governments, makes it very difficult to get policy certainty or not.
For us, as the upstream player, we produce gas. It's not impacting on us. But I'm looking at Thailand as a whole. Thailand as a country, we need to import 40% of the gas. So if you don't have security of the import of the gas in terms of contracts or community, you put yourself at risk. And to look at it, 10 years from now, the gas that we produce, indigenous gas declining big time because we've been producing for 40 years. It's declining. So you need to import more gas. So the question is, what would be the balance of the importing gas on contracted term or spot market?
We heard a lot, and we've heard a lot about the agility and the ability of Thailand to adapt. With a 19% tariff rate with the US and difficult supply chain and tariff issues with the US.
Yes.
Is the country sitting comfortably?
Yes and no. Exporting market, we have some difficulties because you have the tariff. Importing markets, we don't have much to import, particularly in gas. But yes, later on when you put in LNG importing from US, you can balance it out. Because when you're importing, you can think about the compensation you have with the tariff.
Do you see a situation where Thailand has to make a choice between, for want of a better word, China and the US?
I don't. I think we live in neutral because we do trade with China, we do trade with US. China also need a lot of energy supply. Thailand also need a lot of energy supply. But where it comes from, that's a big thing.
You're optimistic.
I am.
Smiling.
I like to
what
be...
What were you telling me about the smile?
The land of smile. I live in a land of smile. I live in Thailand. Thailand is a land of smile. Whatever, you suffer, you smile. Because you believe that one day you're going to solve the problem, no matter what.
And then you smile.
And you smile.